Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are the Wrestling Marks. I'm Giovanni.
Uh, I am Alvin Alpha.
That was a
That's
long
what.
pause between I'm and your name.
Oh,
Did you forget your name for a second?
yes. I thought I was Giovanni.
Wow.
So,
Yeah. Maybe next week we'll switch up who we are. So,
oh,
today we're gonna be talking about a really great show overall. NXT Takeover, May 19th, May 29th, 2014. NXT Takeover, the second live show that the NXT roster has had on the WWE Network exclusively, unless you get it somewhere else, which I know people might or might not.
I wonder who those
I'm
people
not
are.
giving any ideas. I'm just saying some people might do that. So, the the pre-show was basically just talking about what would go on in the rest of the show. Showed the same video packages from the main show, and also they had a interview between Michael Cole and Natalia and Tyson Kidd. I don't know if it's on YouTube or anything, but they were showing it, and it was very disrespectful on Michael Cole's part, saying that if Tyson Kidd lost later tonight, that he would only be known as Natalia's husband, which is like, how do you just say that
That
to a
would,
man?
I,
What a weird thing
I
to
would
say.
get pissed the hell off. Like, God,
Yeah,
like,
that's
especially when you're like a good wrestler and you're like so motivated and you just be called like
just
a
Natalia's husband.
like like God, that must be so bad for Tyson Kidd.
That
I hear that like people know Tyson Kidd more from being Natalia's wife.
husband,
Uh,
you mean?
I mean, yeah,
Wow, are you saying that
wife, husband.
Natalia wears the
I'm
pants in
sorry.
the relationship? I think she
I
does.
mean, I think they both wear pants.
Don't pull out the sarcasm here. So also in the pre-show, we had CJ Parker chanting around with a sign like he did. When was that? I want to say 2 weeks ago, I believe.
Yeah,
Maybe.
I
I
think it
don't
was.
know. I'm a
I
horrible person to remembering. So that happened in the pre-show. Pre-show was pretty calmed down. It was pretty boring. But at the end of the pre-show, a special someone arrived in the Exotic Express. Mr. Adam
Santino.
Rose. No, what?
What?
Ooh, go. Adam Rose showed up to the arena with his Exotic Express, which I did not know that it was a real thing. I thought it was just for the video packages.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I thought it was only for the video packages. But I guess it's a real thing.
What?
Plus, Ricardo Rodriguez is trying to get in, I guess. From his tweets, he's been saying he's trying to get in. And then I saw a picture of him with a screwdriver trying to get in the Exotic Express. I wonder if he actually uses that, though. Because not a lot of wrestlers use buses, especially someone like Adam Rose who just started out or just got his name out there in WWE. But
Yeah, I think the only like people I remember like having a bus is probably like CM Punk
and
or
Cena.
and yeah, Cena
And then
and
one time on Total Divas that Daniel Bryan got one.
yeah, and I think
I just
the
plugged Total
Big
Divas.
Show. Does the
Yeah,
Big
Big
Show
Show
have
does.
one?
He has
Yeah,
one
and he has like
too.
a giant bus.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
a
that's how I
giant bus
remember.
for a giant man. But anyways, Adam Rose arrives with his Exotic Express and his what are they called? Rosebuds,
His
and they
rosebuds. Even
dance.
the I I kind of don't understand why they have a lemon with them. It's
It's
like
his lemon, that's why.
he promotes to not be a lemon, but he has a
But
lemon.
that's his lemon, so it's different, you know.
I, sure.
So the Exotic Express, they dance all the way from the parking lot to outside the arena, or inside the arena. I'm sorry. Which leads us to the first match of the night, which I thought was pretty comical, more than an actual match. It was Adam Rose versus the guy I hate the most in NXT, Camacho. So it was a pretty short match, But I actually like the beginning when Adam Rose was like playing around with Camacho.
Did
like,
you notice that like at one point of the match, like Camacho was like punching Adam Rose, and then like Rose was
yeah, Rose is
about to
like
pull off a.
hulking up.
Yeah, I was like, what the hell is going
Oh,
on?
Hulk Hogan?
Yeah, I thought he was gonna go like you for
I thought he was
like
gonna like rip off his skin and it would be Hulk Hogan. And he was like,
oh
"It
my
was me all along, WWE. You were all
god.
made fools of."
Uh, so I love Adam Rose's style
I love
though,
Adam
like
Rose too.
his style, like his wrestling style. But the only thing I'm not a fan of is his finisher. It's it's
Yeah,
like kind of like it. I mean, I like his finisher in general, but I feel like it looks too much like the Dirty Deeds from Dean
yeah, yeah.
Ambrose.
It does. Like
Or
when I
yeah,
saw
it
it, I
really
was
does.
like, when I saw it today, I was like, wait, isn't that Dean Ambrose's finisher?
And or like it looks like Curtis Axel's finisher as well.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I
But what you
I
gonna do?
I think he should just like use the clothesline that he used before, or at least the spine buster, or
Yeah, the spine buster he does is really
yeah, yeah,
good.
it still looks sick. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Um.
Camacho had like most of the match in his hands though. He doesn't have quite the world in his hands, but he had most of that match in his hands.
Yeah. He did pretty like better than he did before.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Camacho looked pretty good actually. Like
Dude.
he actually took off his shirt, no homo, and he had
You
like the
like when
wrist
they do
tape.
that, don't you?
He has like the wrist tape. Like he doesn't look like a full-on Mexican like across the street. Like he actually looks like a
He doesn't
legit
look like he
wrestler kind.
jumped the barricade. He just looks like
Yeah, pretty much.
he jumped the
He actually
border
looks like
instead.
uh okay.
I realized how bad jumping the barricade sounded when I already said it, so it was too late to take it back. So I had to throw out the racist joke,
All right.
which I can do.
So we have this match with Rose winning with his RKO.
The
I don't
party
even know
foul
like
is what
putter.
it's called. The party
Is it
foul.
really? Oh
Yes.
my god. All right.
The
I'm
announcers called it the party foul, or the
uh,
commentators. I'm sorry.
okay. Speaking of the commentators, after the match, oh my god, Rigo and Byron Saxton are like out of control.
Yeah, they're
Did you
trying to
see them?
dance. They're trying to dance
I
over
was like,
here. I'm
what
like,
the hell is this?
what is
I
going
mean,
on?
I guess I would expect it from Byron Saxton, but
But
I
William
like real
Regal.
Rigo like what?
But then again, William Regal's the guy who rapped when Flava Flav was on Raw. So I guess I mean William Regal is very odd. I love William Regal though.
Okay, the next match. I was actually looking forward to this match, and uh,
I was too, and
yeah,
I was disappointed.
I was disappointed as well. I don't really see the Ascensions very much, but this is like the first time I've ever like seen them just fully come out. Dude, I love their theme song, and I love their look, and I love their Illuminati shirt. And I'm sorry, but
Which you can purchase now on shop.wwe.com. Sponsored by
yeah.
WWE.
All
Sponsor
right.
us.
Kalisto and El Lacoy. I think they
How?
had like super cool like attires.
Yeah,
Um,
it was actually cool that this week they matched.
yeah,
Like other than
they
the
look
week that
they
they
look pretty good.
challenged.
So like I was looking forward to this match. Like
Yeah.
um when especially when the Ascensions like they attacked Kalisto and El Lacoy or whatever,
El
and they
Local.
yeah before the match but they got knocked out of the ring. But I was super excited for this match when they went for a suicide dive, but then they got caught by a double uppercut by both
Yes.
guys. So I was like, oh my god, and I was like ready for the match,
So you turned into Joey Styles for a second.
pretty much. I love the tag team moves that the Ascensions does like sometimes in this match, but this match wasn't really anything. I feel like I said this before, like I did not want them to just squash out the guys again. I thought they were gonna actually have a good match, but like Kalisto got squashed like the whole match,
Yeah.
And
which is really sad because when he debuted on NXT, he was like amazing.
yeah, but Kalisto's still amazing. Like I don't think he noticed this, but if he did, like every time Kalisto he got a little bit offense, he would still make it look good, like either way.
Yeah.
Yeah, so every time he got a little bit of offense, it would always look amazing. But LA Coy, when he got tagged in, like I know he's like I don't think he's like I know you said he's been training, but
Yeah.
he's been wrestling before and like in this
He's
match he looked kind of sloppy,
he did,
like
especially when he
yeah.
did the springboard
Yeah,
crossbody. I was
yeah.
like, oh
That wasn't
man.
that wasn't even like a crossbody. It was like, well, it was. It
It
was
was
like,
supposed to be a crossbody, but it ended up like in an axe handle. It was
yeah,
like a
it was
springboard axe handle.
like to the gut. It was like a Bray Wyatt axe handle to the gut.
Yeah.
Uh, it was like I don't think I like. It was like so weird to see him just like. Did you ever see that video of like Ricardo Rodriguez like WTF moment in FCW?
I believe I have, but I don't remember
Like,
what move
oh,
he does.
yeah, well, like he did like this corner move where he just like he like a trip like
Did
double.
he do like a corkscrew, I
Yeah, he
think?
did like a huge corkscrew, and then it looked amazing. I was like, oh my god, why doesn't he wrestle more?
Yeah.
And then I see him wrestle
Well,
like
that's why he
often,
doesn't wrestle
and,
more.
and like I guess he just lost it, or rather, it's just
It's
like
possible because if you think
like
about
yeah,
it, how long was it since he was wrestling in where was it, FCW,
yeah, it was like
to becoming Ricardo Rodriguez to now? Like it's been a long time.
I believe it was 4 years
Yeah.
ago. Yeah,
So I
so.
mean, 4 years can really hurt you if you're a wrestler,
Uh,
really bad. Another thing, Ricardo, please get a bigger attire, please.
it looks so
The
freaking tight.
skin tight attire. Oh
The,
man, I love you, but you just gotta do something about that. It's not very. I don't really want to watch a match like with someone wearing such tight clothes and with such a body frame.
oh my god. So at the end, I don't know what it's called, but El LaCoy, he sold it like a
Yeah,
boss. Like he
I
freaking backflip like
I think
that
they
finisher
called
is
it the Fall of Man.
that's amazing. Like I always love that move.
Yeah, the move is
Like
really
it
good,
was
and I
like
like that it's their finisher. That shows that they're a pure tag team.
yeah, it's oh my god. I love that guy's uppercut. It's just so good.
Yeah.
But it was just another squash match, so I didn't really like that. It felt like it was like another like match from NXT before,
It was like
where they're just
NXT
squashing out
Arrival where they faced Too
the
Cool.
too cool. Yeah, I didn't really like that at all. All right, the
Yeah,
next match.
that match really like I was excited for it, and then I watched it and I was like, oh, really? Is that what they're gonna give
Yeah.
us?
So
But
like
so
I I don't want it to be over, but I feel like if it goes again, it feels like it's just gonna happen again. But I
yeah,
don't even know.
hopefully it
Uh,
doesn't. But
the next match, Sami Zayn versus Tyler Breeze for the number one contender
I
for
would
the
say this match was the match of the night
yeah,
without a doubt.
I agree.
Can I just say Tyler's entrance song?
It's like oh my god, it's
Who do
like
you
a
think you
fashion
are,
show.
Shawn
It's
Michaels?
like it was like a fashion show that like it was like
Yeah,
a
it's like a
song that you
fashion
would hear in
show
like an
song.
Abercrombie store. It was like
Yeah.
oh
But it
my
was
god.
I liked it though cuz it was like how many
Yeah,
wrestlers
it
make their
fits.
own song?
Yeah, it kind of fits his gimmick
Yeah,
though.
it really does. It makes it
All
seem
right.
like he's more captured into himself.
Yeah. Okay. Since we're talking about themes, can we talk
Didn't
about Sami Zayn's?
Yeah, Sami Zayn had a new theme too. I didn't like it.
It was like
With the way
too.
he does his entrance, I don't like it.
It's like too happy. Like
Yeah.
I don't really like if he's going in here determined to be like number one contender finally and go for that championship, and then he just comes out like Yoshitatsu,
And
like
he was trying to dance, and it just did not work.
oh god.
But
I think okay, so the way they started the match, it was really good. Like there's like so many positions and so many lockups and
I
takedowns. I
really
thought,
like when a match starts more like that than
yeah,
just like they start brawling.
yeah. I don't really like the brawling, but like the arm drags and the
Yeah.
takedowns and all that. I love that honestly.
There's this
But there
one
were,
that like Sami Zayn did that was it like confused me for a second. He like got his arm and then spinned around him like twice.
I
And
know.
like
I
what the
was
hell
like,
just happened?
oh
Like
my god.
that was amazing.
Like when I see something like that, I'm like I have a good feeling about this match,
Yeah.
and eventually became the match of the night for me or for both of us.
Both of
Uh,
us.
there were so many good like spots here. Like I love
There
that
was.
that moonsault to the outside where he just like lets go of himself. Like
Yeah.
and then there's this one spot where Breeze was trying to run away from Zayn, but Zayn literally just like grabbed his tights and he hit him with a huge blue thunder bomb. And it was like
God,
sick.
that move is amazing.
I know, I love that, like especially when it has like so much high
Yeah.
velocity. It looks so cool, especially when like Zayn does it to like a super light guy like Tyler Breeze.
Yeah.
Oh my god, there is this moment, and I'm a big like super kick guy. That
Yeah,
super
you are a
kick,
super
I
good
was
guy.
like, I literally like screamed when he did that huge super kick. Oh my
I
god, I
feel like
thought,
nowadays I react to stuff like moves more than I reacted like maybe a year ago. Like a
oh,
year ago I'll be like, "Oh, that looks cool." Today I'll be like, "Oh!" Like I make these weird reactions to stuff. And that super kick got a weird reaction from me. I was like,
uh, oh
"Whew,
my god.
wow."
Okay, this was probably my favorite spot of Sami Zayn. I don't
I think I
even
know what you're
know.
talking about.
Yeah, I don't even know like what he did. It was like I was so confused. It was like
Yeah.
he flipped Zayn and like I like what it was like a flip power bomb. I don't even know how to like describe it. It
I
was
don't
like
think
so
anyone knows how to
insane.
describe that.
I thought that was gonna be his like new finisher. I thought that was over, but then I was like, oh my
If
god, when he
all
kicked
of
out.
that was his new finisher, God,
Oh
that's a
my
wrong
god.
finisher.
Well, just like the like where he just flips him and like
Uh,
slams him down. There was this one like spot in the match where Sami Zayn does his signature diving plancha, but Breeze he like landed his head on the steel,
yeah.
the ramp. I was like, and it like it was like a huge like sound. I was like, it sounded so bad,
He landed
but
his head on that steel twice in that match.
yeah, it looked pretty bad. But I think this was like a really good match. Like, oh my god, I expected it to be really good, but I didn't really expect it to be that good, to
Yeah.
be honest. So, um, so what happened was, well, Zayn was going for the Aluva kick, right? And then Breeze just like ducked and tried to like defend himself, but he caught Zayn in like the jock,
But did
and
he? Did he really, or was it the turnbuckle?
it was no,
I
I
really,
saw a replay. I it was like his forearm that
I
hit
don't
his
know. I couldn't really tell by that
because
replay.
no, because
The
he like
position of the camera, I couldn't tell. I feel
yeah.
like I'm the heel commentator. I feel like we're commentators and I'm just a heel. He was just defending himself, Maggle.
Okay, okay.
Honestly, I am gonna be serious. I did not see if it was his arm or if it was a turnbuckle. I
It
couldn't
was
really
the
tell. I don't even know if it collided into anything or if that was just a reaction that was supposed to happen anyways.
but uh,
But
that was good because that didn't really like make Zayn look bad. But by the way, I love the beauty shot. I think it
yeah,
looks like super cool. I especially like I don't think anyone else would fit that finisher except for Tyler Breeze because he just does it so good and it really like it really fits his gimmick. Even the name is so
it
perfect.
does. The beauty
I thought
shot.
yeah, the beauty shot. I
Tyler
think
Breeze.
okay.
So Tyler Breeze is the new number one contender for the NXT Championship. for
And,
who knows when. Maybe it'll be
yeah,
next week, maybe the week after, maybe the next live show. We don't really know. Oh my god.
and he'll be facing. Oh well, I think we'll talk about that later. So
Yeah, we will talk about it.
okay, the next segment. I think it was really.
I'm tired of these segments, man.
I really
I am
am.
tired of them. This is
It's
basically Ryback all over again, but
it's like.
Russian. He's not. Hold on. First of all, when he was starting out, he was not Russian. He was Bulgarian. Only Lana was Russian. Why is he all of a sudden Russian?
Because Vladimir Putin, man.
Yeah, well, if you ask Mojo Rawley, he'll stick that U.S. or not the U.S. flag, the Russian flag, straight up your Putin.
You're Putin.
That
I
was
was like,
funny. I
what
actually
the?
like that. I don't like Mojo, but I like that that little
I
joke.
don't like Mojo either. Oh my god, I'm still waiting for Obama, by the way. It just popped up on the screen.
Yes. If only one day, one day. Who would have to do that? We need to
Okay,
think of
so
who's the most patriotic superstar right now. Who's a face?
no one,
No
honestly.
one. Jack Swagger has to make a face turn, and then he has to do that.
Well, I don't think he would actually like fit to Rusev, to be honest.
I wouldn't. Especially Zeb Coulter. I mean, you can't
Especially
have
against
face
Booker,
Zeb
yeah.
Coulter. You
Yeah.
can't say we let you sneak across the borders, but we keep you. That's still not face. That's nah,
Oh
but
my god. So,
this
oh my
segment.
god.
I feel like
Well,
Lana says the same shit
yeah, she
every single
does.
promo. We have conquered every country in Europe because of Vladimir Putin.
they just they just show his face. It's just like
Yeah.
oh my, it's just so
I
weird.
don't know who he
Ugh.
is. I'm getting tired of Lana, except her legs. And I'm getting tired of that guy on the screen, Vladimir Putin. And I'm getting tired of Rusev.
I was like when he first came to the screen, I was like, "What the fuck? Why are they even mentioning this guy?"
Is he
Oh
like
my
their new
god,
leader or something? Or
pretty much.
or did
Oh
they
my.
just decide to randomly do that?
Okay, what I thought was funny in the segment was that Mojo Rawley, like he was hyped as always, like he stayed hyped, and then he ran to the ring and he got his head like kicked off, like oh
Yeah.
my god. I was like, oh shit. I was like, oh my god. And then he got put in the camel clutch like 4 times.
But he did not tap. So, by doing that, they're basically building up a rivalry or a match or a series of matches between Rusev and the hype man Mojo Rawley, which I don't
Uh,
want to see.
Mojo Rawley like sounded like legit, like he was like getting killed. Like oh my
Yeah,
god.
he looked like it too. I was like,
Yeah.
somebody help this guy, please. Where is Big E when you need him?
I
Please,
think
someone.
I don't think he noticed this, but like the NXT crowd is such a dick. Like during the segment, they were literally
Yeah,
chanting
I was
Yoshitatsu.
about to say that right now.
I was like, what the hell?
I love the
What the
NXT
hell?
crowd. I love them because of their chant. It reminds me a lot of ECW, and it's probably because it's a
Yeah.
really small crowd, so they're able to do these weird chants and get them heard and make it sound loud. I think they want Yoshitatsu.
No,
I think.
really. Who doesn't want
I'm not quite
Yoshitatsu?
sure. Maybe Yoshitatsu can capture the women's championship sometime soon. And speaking of the women's championship, that is our next match. The NXT Women's Championship. Charlotte Flair versus Natalia Neidhart. What's Tyson Kidd's last name? Wilson, I believe.
Okay, so before the match,
Oh, this is
Paige
my
came out.
woman right here.
Yeah,
Paige.
Paige came out.
I
Oh
kind of
my
marked out.
god.
I'm not going to lie. I marked out when she came out.
Oh my god, she looked smoking as hell, by the
Ooh,
way.
smoking. She really does. Honestly. And she does not look like any other divas, but she's amazing. She
Okay,
is
so
my woman crush every day.
okay,
Sorry,
so
AJ. Step out of the way.
she came out here and she basically said like
I'm
getting to
glad to
the
be home.
yeah, it's good to be Herm at NXT.
Herm.
It's good to be Herm at
It's good to be
NXT. I was
Herm in
like,
NXT. I can't do her accent. Her accent's beautiful. Kind of. Certain words
oh
aren't
my
so
god.
much.
So she basically says like getting to the women's championship is getting one step closer to the Divas championship, which I thought was like good advice, right? And
Yeah, it
I think
was.
that that is, but okay. And then we go into this match and Charlotte comes
Ooh,
out.
I love Charlotte's theme song.
I was like at first I was
But then again, I
like
don't.
it was super weird because her theme is like super jumpy and all that, and it's just like Ric Flair's theme in the back.
Dun, 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 woo. I like it, but I don't because I don't like
Yeah.
superstars who live in their father's shadows.
I think it was just like one time. I
Yeah, I hope
hopefully
it's
it's
one
one time.
time. I hope.
Hopefully it's one time. Oh my God, I have to say this. Natalia came out and she looked her attire looked
Yeah,
sick. Like her
I liked
jacket.
her attire. It looked
Like
very
why?
good.
I don't think I don't know if she wears that on Raw.
No, this
Like,
was a one-time thing. I saw it on the Instagrams.
but like, oh my God, it looks so good. Like
Yeah,
I hate her pink tights. Like on Raw, it looks so ew.
but with the
But like
black, you
this
like it.
time, yeah, with the black and then like her show. Like I think it was her skin showing, right? Or
Yeah, which I have to point this out. On Total Divas, she gives Summer Rae shit for supposedly exposing too much skin. Hello, Natalia, you have more skin up that way than Summer Rae does, so you need to calm down. That's a little too high for some skin.
I
You're
mean,
you're above pretty much the crotch area, and you're still exposing skin.
okay. Bret Hart, like he looked like he was just there
He
to
looked
be there.
like, hello everyone. I'm just gonna stand
Yeah,
here.
and then Ric Flair was like, "Woo!"
Ric Flair was
And I
trying to
was like,
steal the show from his
yeah,
daughter. Like,
he
what
was
the
like,
hell, man?
like I honestly didn't think this was gonna be a super good match, but it actually was. I thought it was like the second best match
I
of the
think,
night,
yeah,
honestly.
yeah, I think so too. It was way better than Rose versus Camacho. It was way better than the tag team match. And honestly, it was better than the main event.
Yeah, it kind of was,
And
but
it's a Divas match. I mean, usually Divas aren't really that good. But when you put
good
yeah,
wrestlers. Like,
daughters of wrestlers, God, that was amazing.
okay, so um, during the lockups of Natalia, did you notice that
Yes.
she just said "woo" for like 5 minutes straight? I was like, what are you? Just like you.
She,
I mean, it's okay to do it once, but like she's just like wooing in every position she
like,
has.
calm down now, Natty. Another thing is, she had Charlotte in some kind of position where Charlotte was behind her. I don't know if Charlotte had her in the position, but she clearly turned around and started telling her what they were gonna do next. I was like, "Are you serious?" And it's not like she's slightly moving her mouth like smallly. She was moving her mouth like huge, like you're screaming at
Like,
someone.
yeah, it's like Cena when he was like elbow to
Yeah,
shave.
I was like, "What the hell, Natty?" I mean, I couldn't hear what she was saying, but I could see that she was clearly talking.
Oh, yeah, but it was still a good match.
It
Like,
was.
it's all right to do that, but like when you do that and it's like not even a good match, like it's not even there's no point. Like, oh my God. But it was mostly like lockups and all that during
Which
like
is actually good.
through the middle of the match. Yeah, I thought it was like super technical and I love technical wrestling, but they like picked it up a lot in the end. Like the
Yeah.
first big spot I think was when Charlotte was on the top rope and she went for a huge ass moonsault.
Yeah, and then Natty moved out the way.
Yeah, I thought that would look super cool. I thought she was actually gonna get hit because I didn't think like a diva like Charlotte could take a bump like that.
But she did.
They
Like, she does not look like the girl who would do that. She looks like Daddy's princess. The only reason she's in the business is because her daddy is Ric Flair. That's what she looks like. But
but
she's
but
clearly not that.
yeah, but
I
I
mean,
like yeah that I love that what you said because I didn't really like Charlotte as much like
until this
before
match.
until this match. Yeah, like it
Yeah.
really proved that like she's Ric Flair's daughter, but she doesn't have to be that.
She
Like,
doesn't have to be Ric Flair's daughter to be great.
yeah.
Which she even said in the pre-match like
Yeah, she said she
clip. She
doesn't.
said, "I didn't
She
want to
just
take the Flair name." And I was
Yeah,
like,
pretty
I
much.
like that because a lot of wrestlers do, and they expect it to take them a long way. Like Ted DiBiase, like where he
Yeah,
is now, not in WWE.
Cody
Cody
Rhodes.
Rhodes is strong because he has his own gimmick. Orton is strong because he has his own gimmick.
So
Ric Flair's son did not do good because he was basically Flair still again.
yeah, pretty much. Charlotte actually did a figure four lock, and I know it was only for that match,
Well,
but I have to say that at least she did it better than The Miz. Just saying.
before she did the figure four though, I like this. Natty had her in a sharpshooter, and she somehow maneuvered it into a figure four, and I was like, holy shit, that's
Oh yeah,
pretty
oh yeah,
cool.
that was a
And then
great.
they end up rolling around the ring for a good like minute, and they end up with Charlotte hanging upside down outside of the ring with
Yeah, and then like
Natty
yeah, with
on the apron,
and it
and it
looked
looked like it
oh
was
my
hurting
yeah,
for
it did.
real. I was like, oh my god, let this girl go, please, let her go. But she let her go, and then Ric Flair, I swear, he's such a
He was like
spotlight hog. He was
I
doing
know.
his most to get the cameras on him. Like, please, just watch your daughter in the
Bret
match.
Hart's just like
Bret Hart's just like, I'll
go
just stand
Natalia.
here. Yay, Natalia, yay, you got
Yeah.
it, go team. So they go back into the ring, and it looks like Charlotte's gonna go for a figure four. And I like this. This was what I was waiting for the whole match. I knew something like this was gonna happen. She was going for the figure four, but instead she looked straight into the eyes of Bret Hart. And what does she do? She places Natalia in the sharpshooter,
It was I
which
got to be honest, it was kind of a bad sharpshooter, just the way she was holding
it's true,
Natalia.
but I believe all sharpshooters other than Brett's are horrible. So I still like the fact that she did it.
All right. I'm kind of going back to the what when she was doing the figure four lock. I liked the spots where like they were rolling around and they eventually got to the outside. But like I loved when they were just like slapping each other during the figure four lock. I thought that was super
Oh,
cool.
that
Like
was like, whew, God, it's getting hot in here.
okay, so after a while, after that like pretty bad sharpshooter, Charlotte wins with her like
With
flip.
bow down to the queen.
Like it was like a I've seen it before, but like I didn't really like it before, but like from that camera view, it actually looked pretty good to me.
Yeah.
But oh my god, Ric Flair's reaction! He like took off his
He took off
jacket.
his jacket.
He,
He like threw
he
it, and
like
he's like,
threw
"Woo!"
it. Woo! Oh, it was a great moment at the end though.
Yeah,
Like
they the Hearts and Flares got in the ring. They shook
yeah,
hands.
and
They
they
hugged. I
can't
thought that was
they
cool.
cry.
And let me
Yeah, I
just
thought that.
say, I've said before that Chris Benoit's crying is the worst. But
Ric
after seeing
Flair,
this match, Ric
Ric Flair.
Flair's crying is the worst in the world.
Oh my god, his face is just like
It
oh my
really,
god. It's just like so worn out. It's
it
like
really is.
it's just oh
It's
god.
hard watching that. Like before WrestleMania, they had the WrestleMania like talk show, I guess, kind of on the network, and I watched the one with Flair, and they were talking about his retirement. Oh my god, he just could not stop crying, and when he was crying, he just kept trying to talk. I was like, please go on to the next subject, please. And it's obvious that Flair was forced to retirement, and that's why when he does have the chance to come on, he makes a big deal out of it. He woos the hell out of it. He takes off his jacket, and usually he drops an elbow on it. Tonight he didn't, thankfully. And he cries a lot because he was probably forced to retirement. And it kind of makes me feel bad, but at the same time, it doesn't because he's like 575 years old. So it's time for Charlotte to take the crown of the Flairs and run with it. I am hoping she gets to the main roster sometime soon.
I was kind of hoping for Natalia to win, but after this match, I feel like it would make sense for Charlotte to win as well. Well, especially like after what happened after the match, when like they got super emotional.
Yeah,
It was like it was such a good moment. It was super cool,
a great
and
moment to end a great match.
yeah. Okay, so the next match was the main event for the NXT Championship, right? Adrian Neville versus Tyson Kidd. Like before the match, like Tyson Kidd like seems super heel. Like he was with his wife, and like they were backstage, and she was like, "I love you," and she's like trying to like push, like pull him, and he was like, "Get the fuck out of here! I gotta get to my match."
I
I
think
was
he
like,
had his ring on too, his wedding ring. I
"Yeah,
don't. And
I
he
saw
like
that,
took it
I
off
saw
and
that."
then like pushed it into her hand, and
I
like
was like,
took off. It's like, whoa, man, calm down, calm down.
I I think that was an act because I think in this match he was like super heel. He was like
Yeah,
trying
yeah,
to
it was
go heel.
definitely just to try to get him some heat.
They're like I okay. The match at first was really pretty basic. Like they were like doing lockups and stuff, but it wasn't as good as like Breeze and Sammy.
Or
It was just
Charlotte and Natty.
yeah, it was just like they were just doing like kip ups and
I really got bored. I'm not gonna
drags.
lie. I got bored and started going on Instagram. And
Yeah,
occasionally I would look up and I'd look back down onto my iPod. I didn't really pay attention too much to the main event, which is like what? I think I was just so tired from the last two matches. Like last two matches had my attention fully.
yeah. The crowd was pretty dead too. They were like
Yeah.
tired out. But I guess this match had some pretty good spots. There was a spot where Adrian Neville was like about to springboard off the second rope, but like Tyson Kidd jumped on as well, and like he hit a huge like a Russian leg sweep. I thought that was cool. Like I don't occasionally see that, so I think that was cool. Um, oh my God, there was a sick moment like where Tyson Kidd went for like a Super Hurricane Rana from the top rope. Adrian Neville, he landed on his feet, like, and then Tyson
Oh
Kidd,
yeah.
he ran to him, and then like he threw him in the to, like Adrian threw Tyson Kidd in the air and like slammed Tyson Kidd with a freaking sick power bomb. Like, oh my God, that looks so
That was
brutal.
one of the moments I did see, thankfully, and that was like what
That
he was
was
going for a sunset power bomb, I believe. And
yeah,
instead
it
of
was super.
Adrian getting power bombed, he like backflipped off the
Oh
turnbuckle,
yeah, yeah,
landing
yeah,
on
yeah.
his feet.
Yeah,
I was
it
like,
would, yeah.
holy shit!
I was like, what the fuck? I was like, how, like, even Tyson Kidd was like, what the fuck?
Like,
Oh
how
my
does a
God.
human being do that? I don't think we've seen anyone able to be that like agile like that.
Oh my God. There's another spot in this match where Adrian Neville like had Tyson Kidd in a suplex position. I think it was Adrian Neville who had the suplex position. Like Adrian Neville went for a suplex to the outside, but Tyson Kidd like he flipped over to the ropes and he grabbed onto Adrian Neville and like they both went out to the ring. I thought that
Holy shit!
yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. Um, there was also it was not really like a big spot, but when Tyson Kidd was in the like putting Adrian Neville in the sharpshooter, and then like he let go and put him in the dungeon lock. I thought that was pretty cool.
That was like
I, the dungeon lock looks really cool. Like
it looks like it hurts too.
yeah, it's like you put him in like the sharpshooter position, and then you think he's going to go for the sharpshooter, but you he grabs his arm, he like pulls it all the way, and then like Adrian Neville looked like he was in pain as well. I thought he was
It
like
was
it's
like
kind of
it was like a combination of the sharpshooter and like the Hell's Gate.
yeah. Yeah, and it fits like Tyson Kidd because his style and like the Heart Dungeon and all that. Um,
Last
there's
hard dungeon graduate.
alright, but the way the match ended was Adrian Neville, he hit a huge Hurricane Rana. He like Tyson Kidd literally flew like way like not even like to the middle of the ring. It was like to the other opposite corner, and then Tyson Kidd got hit with the red arrow, and that was the end. After the match, Adrian Neville went for like a handshake to Tyson Kidd, which really like shifted Tyson Kidd's like major heel turn against Adrian Neville, or at least the crowd, because the crowd booed the shit out of him after like he rejected Adrian's handshake.
I
But
booed the shit out of him.
yeah, but like Adrian did not give a shit. He just like was like, whatever, I'm still champion, and he just celebrated like nothing happened.
Yeah. Not only did
So
he refuse his handshake, he like shoulder blocked him out of the way.
Yeah, he like pushed him out. I was like, damn.
It's like
Uh,
mad or nah?
so we're probably gonna have actually not probably. We're guaranteed to have Tyler Breeze versus Adrian Neville. Um, I kind of thought they were actually gonna go with Sami Zayn a
That's
lot.
surprising that they didn't.
I thought like after all that, like Sami Zayn would automatically get the win. It feels like it's Daniel Bryan, where like they're not even like,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's another Daniel.
it's like it's gonna take like 9 months for like Sami Zayn to get the title
And
shot.
once he does, he's gonna have a neck injury. Have to
Yeah.
go through
Oh
surgery.
my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. He just gets like low blown like 6 times, and then by Tyler Breeze. And oh my god, I don't even know.
So we're
Like,
destined to have Tyler Breeze versus Adrian Neville for the NXT Championship
like,
sometime down the line.
honestly, like, why don't you just give Sami Zayn the title? Like, I don't think Sami Zayn, like, needs to be at NXT anymore, especially after like 2 live events.
Yeah,
Like, he's proved so much out of everybody else that was on the show, other than the main roster guys right now.
he basically killed the show. Well,
Yeah,
not killed. He took it over. He
like
took over Takeover.
like the 2 live events. He had both like
Great
match
matches.
like like the best match of the night of both live events, which like not people can really say that. Like you can never say well, like I don't know, like John Cena had like two great matches
Two
in two
pay-per-views in a row.
reviews because like he has John Cena has a good match like every 6 months, but Sami Zayn always wants to put on a good show. Like no matter who it is, it's always gonna be a good match because of Sami Zayn. Like his wrestling ability is so good. Like after seeing this, I feel, and after they showed how Sami Zayn was like, like he literally said like I don't care about being on Raw or SmackDown, WrestleMania yet. I just need to go for that NXT Championship first. And like I've never even heard anybody say that. So I really think like Sami Zayn just get the championship already. Like.
Get the championship so you could go to the main roster.
And I don't think it would. I've seen Adrian Neville versus Tyler Breeze already, and I know it's gonna be like a super good match, I guess. But I don't know. I feel like I've seen everything of Adrian Neville, even though it's been like 1 month since he's won the not 1 month. Well, yeah, 1 month, right? Or 2 months? It's been like 2 or 1 month of Adrian Neville winning the NXT Championship. But I just feel like I've seen
Oh, it's
every
been way longer than that. It's been since
Feb-
February,
February, yeah, like three
March
months.
maybe.
Like I don't think Adrian Neville. I wanted Adrian. Well, I think I only wanted Adrian Neville as champion because
You didn't
um
want Bo Dallas as champion.
but yeah. I mean I love Bo, but like I just wanted him to go to the main roster
You
as
have
well.
to Bo leave.
I honestly thought Sami Zayn was gonna go at the same time as Bo Dallas, but he didn't. But I guess they're in a like type. Well, I think Sami Zayn was in like. Nah, never mind. Forget what I said. Like. Sami Zayn should just go to the main roster already. Like he's been there so long, and the first person he beat was Cesaro, right?
Uh,
That's what I remember.
I don't know. I
The
didn't
first
watch
person
NXT
he
until I
ever
got the
beat on
network.
his debut was Cesaro. Oh yeah, well, like they said it in his video package, but like I don't like how long are we gonna have to wait? Like it feels like it's gonna be another Daniel Bryan, or like they're constantly gonna like tease him being the number one contender. Or look, wait, Daniel Bryan was constantly number one contender, but
Constantly lost
Sami Zayn is getting all these title shots, but
and
like
doesn't win any.
no, he doesn't even get the title shot. He doesn't even get the contendership. Like that's so bad. Like once he gets the contendership, like, is it gonna be like another chase for the contendership? Like, what if he wins a contendership and then like he loses the title shot or the title like match? Like, oh my god, like by the way, I Sami Zayn's like a Luva kick. It's just like I love the move, but I don't think it should be like his main finisher. Cause like I don't think he's ever legitly won with that Aluva kick. At least maybe like once or twice. But like or the tornado DDT. I feel like the tornado DDT like takes kind of too long.
Maybe after this match he'll learn his lesson and never do that move again.
Oh my god, exactly. Like even Cesaro kicked out of that freaking Aluva kick, even though I love the move. Oh my god. But and Tyson Kidd, he's just Tyson Kidd.
Poor Tyson Kidd.
Like Tyson Kidd is now no one else but Natalia's husband.
Yeah.
And the
According to
next
Michael Cole.
and next soon to be luchador. Like, oh my
No,
god.
no, please. I don't even want to think about that. I don't. I mean, he's done it before. He's wrestled as a luchador.
Yeah, he's done it, but he's not I don't think he still uses his same style. So like what's the point?
Yeah, what's the
What's the
difference?
point? Oh my Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Adrian Neville and Tyson Kidd are just god awful on the mic. Like,
Thankfully, they didn't talk tonight. So
like thank God they didn't speak at all. Like the only people I remember or I think are really good on the mic are Tyler Breeze and Sami Zayn, which is no surprise because they had the best match of the
what
night. By the way,
about Bo Dallas?
Bo Dallas is
You
God.
just have to Bo leave.
Okay, to be honest, like, let's be honest. He's just like a big troll.
Oh, it's
Oh my god.
great though. I love Bo Dallas for that reason. He's he's the same thing as John Cena, but for different reasons.
But he's just like trolling. Like Cena actually tries to like say never give up, but like
Eat your
Bo Dallas,
vitamins and say your prayers. Oh wait, that's Hulk Hogan. Oh,
uh,
they're the same person
Bo
actually. Sorry.
Dallas is just like trolling. He's just like, "Don't stop Bo leaving," and
If
he's
you
just like,
try, you can be just like me.
"You can't spell challenge without change." God, that is the biggest troll ever.
That's
Oh my god.
uh,
So I don't even know what they're gonna call their next like a live event thing, and hopefully we have we have at least matches that I look more forward to. Well, I look forward to almost every match except for um Adam Rose versus
yeah.
Camacho. That was the only match I didn't really look forward to, but like this was a really good pay-per-view though. I mean, not pay-per-view, but like,
Live show.
it was like a good live event. I'd say it was like a 8.5 out of 10. Like and that's good. And like that I give that a bigger rating than Raw in general.
Yeah. I think
But
last Raw you gave an 8, but on average you give a 7.
yeah, like
So just one show of NXT gets a higher rating than 3 weeks straight of Raw.
pretty much. This is a really good like
Yeah.
live event though. Or
So this was
Willa.
a good a show. You gave it an 8.5. I would give it like a 7.8 just because of the weak matches of El Kalisto and Lacal versus Ascensions and Adam Rose versus Camacho. If those matches were better or not even on the card, I feel like if Camacho versus Adam Rose wasn't on the card and they let the Ascensions and the Luchadores go longer, that would have been a good match, and I think that would have made the show a lot better for me. But a 7.8 is for me
I guess
out of
that's
10.
fair.
So
I kind of expected like an 8 from you, but
because of those
uh,
two matches, the first two matches though, but and the Rusev gimmick thing, please stop that WWE. But is there anything you wanna say lastly, Alvin?
no, no.
Well then, I think that concludes our review of NXT Takeover. Um, what did you think, the watcher of NXT Takeover? Did you think it was better than Arrival? Do you think it was worse? About the same, maybe? Would you rather watch Takeover than Payback? Do you think Payback's gonna be horrible and that Takeover's gonna like kill it? Because I think that's gonna happen.
I kind of feel like Arrival was like its first WrestleMania,
Yeah,
right?
it really
And then
was.
it
But
had
it was like
like
a
all
big deal.
and yeah, it was like super big deal. And then like they had all good matches and all good segments. And then like this is just like you know
The
like
recovery of
yeah.
WrestleMania. But if you liked our video, go ahead and thumbs up, please. It gives us a lot of motivation to continue this. Although I don't think I'll ever lose motivation to this. I don't care if there's like only 5 people watching us. I would still do this because it's just occupies my time, and it honestly has gotten me closer to wrestling. So like the video if you liked it. Share it with your friends if you have some wrestling friends. You want to share our opinions around the world. Not so much around the world, more English countries, I guess. Comment, of course, what you thought about the show. Uh, either from what you watched or from what we said. If you haven't watched it, I really recommend you to find a way to watch it. However, you need to watch this show. Subscribe to us while you watch the show too, and follow us on the Twitter. Twitter.com/AlvinAlpha is Alvin's Twitter. Pretty obvious. For a second, I thought it was my Twitter, but it is Alvin's. Mine is twitter.com/XXOMGXX. Follow me on Instagram at the Wrestling Mark. Anything else needed to be said, Alvin?
No, I have nothing.
Well then, thank you for watching.